Hi everyone, master's students, PhDs. This one is for you. Ever wondered how to turn your textbooks, research papers, and late night study sessions into something that shapes the future? How to take that passion for design, sustainability, and urban planning and plug it into real world solutions? We've got a training program that's not just another workshop, it's your launchpad into the world of marine urban design and architectural innovation. It's tailored for you, whether you are knee deep in a master's project or diving into PhD research. We are talking hands on, actionable training focused on marine cities and next gen architecture. Skills that make your resume pop, elevate your thesis, and give you an edge in whatever comes after school. And here is the kicker, you won't just be learning, you'll be a part of something bigger. This training lines up with the country's double carbon goals, that huge push for sustainability we'll read about. It's also key to helping Qingdao lead the charge in the maritime power strategy and the Belt and Road Initiative. Think green development. Think solving real problems in 8 critical areas of global cooperation. Think using your smarts to help developing countries build better, greener futures. That's the kind of impact we're talking about. So if you're ready to stop just studying the future and start designing it, this is your spot. Whether you are undergrad eager to level up, a master's student hunting for real world connections, or a PhD looking to turn your research into action, this training will give you the tools, the network, and the confidence to make it happen. So don't miss out. Your next big step, it starts here. And let's build something incredible together. Now, let me give you some real examples. And let me break down exactly how this training will level up your student journey. No fluff, just real wins you could be celebrating soon. Now, let's take Amaya, student, a fourth year undergrad in architecture. She was stuck on her final thesis, designing a coastal community center that could withstand rising tides. After this training, she used what she learned about marine specific materials and green infrastructure, stuff we dive into here, and totally revamped her project. Her advisor called it industry ready, and it landed her a spot in a prestigious design competition. Now she's filling internship offers from firms that love how she merged classroom theory with practical marine focused solutions. Then there is Raj, a master's student in urban planning. His research was on smart marine cities, but he struggled to connect his data to real policy or construction trends. This training, it put him in workshop with experts from Qingdao's maritime development teams, people actually building these cities. He left with case studies, contacts, and a fresh angle, integrating double carbon goals into his analysis. His thesis now has a chapter that's being cited by local think tank, and he is presenting at a conference next month. And let's talk PhDs like Freya, who is researching low carbon concrete for offshore structures. Before the training, her work was solid, but stayed in the lab. Here, she met engineers from a Belt and Road project in Southeast Asia who needed exactly the material she is developing. Now they're collaborating on a pilot test. Her research is moving from papers to real world build, and she is co authoring a paper with them. That's kind of impact that sets your PhD apart. Now, this isn't just about adding a line to your resume, it's about turning your project, thesis, and research into something that matters. Whether that's nailing your undergrad capstone, making your master's work stand out to advisors, or getting your PhD research out of the lab into the field, you'll walk away knowing how to design marine spacetime that are green, resilient, and actually work for communities. And yeah, you'll meet people who can turn your student work into internships, collaborations, or even job offers. But here is the best part, we are getting out of the classroom. On site investigations? Yep. Visiting coastal projects, walking through marine developments, seeing what works and what doesn't up close. Practice sessions where you'll sketch, design, and problem solve like you're already on the job. And this is learning that sticks because you are doing it. And what are we diving into? Stuff that'll light up your thesis, supercharge your research, and make you go, wow, I can actually use this. Now, for example, the first one is a marine city development theory. Now, ever wanted to plan a city that floats, adopts, thrives by the water? We'll break down the big ideas and strategies perfect for undergrads nailing their final projects or grad students mapping out research angles. And also coastal architecture innovation, the latest trends, wild creative design that blend function and beauty. You'll get this dates straight from the folks inventing them. Great for anyone itching to make their portfolio pop. And also the third one, well, it's an eco-sustainability. How do marine cities stay green, low carbon, resilient, kind to the ocean? This isn't just buzzwords. We are talking actionable, research worth strategies. PhDs, take note. This is pre-material for groundbreaking studies. And also, marine culture plus architecture. Ever thought about how a community's ocean heritage shapes its buildings? We are exploring the connection unique, rich, and totally thesis worthy for master's students. And also, marine climate and plus renewable energy. How do tides, storms, and wind shape design? And how do we harness ocean power to fuel these cities? Take focus. This is your playground. And the last but not the least is a case studies plus field dives. Now we are pulling back to the curtain on real coastal projects. What succeeded, what lesson we learned. You'll walk away with stories and data to drop in presentations or papers. Oh, this isn't just training. It's a shortcut to expertise, to connections, to that aha moment that turns your student work into something extraordinary. Well, now let's talk about the most important part about the date, venue, the language, and enrollment stuff. Now, mark your calendars. September 1st to 15th, 2025. 15 days that could transform how you shape marine urban design and architecture in your home country. And we are hosting it at the Architecture Museum of Qingdao University of Technology, a space where innovation meets heritage, the perfect backdrop for diving deep into cutting-edge ideas. Here is the deal. We are keeping this intimate, only 20 spots. Why? Because we want to foster real connections, tailored discussions, and hands-on learning. No overcrowded lectures, just focused, meaningful engagement with experts and peers who get the unique challenges and opportunities of marine development in your region. Who is this for? If you've got a solid foundation in architectural design, marine engineering, or related fields, if you're the one you think that you can bring a better solution to your country's coastal or marine development, this is your space. Now, whether you are from Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, Pakistan, Ethiopia, Hungary, Czech Republic, Brazil, Chile, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyz Republic, Russia, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, or Georgia, or beyond, we want you. And don't worry about language barriers. Everything is in English, so ideas flow freely and no nuance gets lost. Over 15 days, you will dive into the stuff that matters. Marine city planning, coastal design innovation, eco-sustainability, blending local marine culture with architecture, harnessing ocean energy, and dissecting real-world case studies, plus on-site visits to see it all in action. You'll learn from global experts, swap stories with peers facing similar challenges, and walk away with actionable strategies to take back home. 20 spots, 15 days. One game-changing opportunity. If you're ready to turn knowledge into impact for your work, your community, and your nation, this is your moment. Now, applications are opening soon, and keep an eye on it. We can't wait to welcome you to Qingdao. Let's build something extraordinary together. And also, let's talk about the application and admission process, which is also a very important part. Well, all right. Now about the admission, is the first one is submit application materials. All applicants must send the following documents to here. Completed and signed application form. Please see the description part where you can download it. And personal resume, official recommendation letter from your college, valid personal health certificate, scanned copy of your passport and pass. If you visited China before, also include scanned copies of previous Chinese visits and entry-exit records. Scanned copy of your university's license, work certificate, or documents providing your employment if you're already also you're taking like kind of part-time jobs that is relevant what you're studying. Also, please note that total attachment size must not exceed 20 megabytes. Also, the review and admission is that Qingdao University of Technology will first review all submitted materials. Qualified application will be forwarded to the China Center for Science and Technology Exchange for final approval, and admitted trainees will receive an admission notice, invitation letter, and preliminary training schedule. use these documents to complete procedures for entering China, for example, for your visa applications, and report to the training venue on time with your admission notice, health certificates, and other required materials. Also, please remember to submit required report. All enrolled trainees must send an electronic copy of their country's report on the development of marine cities and building technology to here by October 10th, 2025. And also please pay attention that it doesn't matter who will connect with you except of this, and this. Do not transfer any money or don't give you any personal information to anyone else apart from these addresses. Also, this one is our official WhatsApp. You also can write, and we're going to answer 24/7. All right, now about the completion. Upon successful completion of the training, all participants will be awarded on the official certificate of completion issued by the Department of International Cooperation, Ministry of Science and Technology of the People's Republic of China, recognized as a mark of professional achievement in the field. Follow the steps closely to ensure your application is processed smoothly. We are here to help. Reach out via the email about with any questions. And also, please don't forget to write to our WhatsApp account. That's all for today. Jim Morningstar signing off and waiting you at Qingdao University of Technology. Bye.